Welcome to part 2 of the opening repertoire for Mastering the Caro Kann. In this part, we're going to be talking about the exchange variation. So back years ago, like a decade and a half ago, I used to play as white this variation against the Caro Kann. So it's really easy to play for white, and I want to show you how to play against this for as black. So let's begin. E4, C6, D4, D5, take a D5. So we take a D5 with the pawn. They usually go bishop B3 or C4. I like to do bishop B3, and then we're going to be looking at C4, other move. So we now going to go to knight C6, attacking D4. So they usually, as white, go C3, defend this pawn. Now, queen c7, I recommend to block bishop f4 ideas. It's really typically common for this exchange variation to post this up on f4 really quickly. So we prevent that with queen c7. So now white goes knight e2. Now I'm going to be showing you two ways to continue as black. The first one is an easy way to have an endgame and equalize as black. The second one is more complicated, but you don't have to worry about endgames if you're not good at it. So let's go to the first one. I like to, as black, just drive the endgame and have equality as black right now. So I recommend if you want to do this one path, we go e5 right away. There's no bishop f4. So realize that knight e2, it wants to do bishop f4. But if we go e5, there's no bishop f4 right now. So white takes an e5. We do knight takes e5. They go bishop e5 check. We go bishop b7. They take on d7. We take back the queen. They usually castle. And we go knight f6. Then go rook e1. The same line as the king. Now we go bishop b6, defending the knight. White goes bishop f4, and then we castle. And it's a really easy to play equal endgame. So let's go back and say that you don't like to play endgames. You want to play with a middle game position. So let's go to this one and just say bishop b4 instead of e5. So they typically go castling kingside. Now we go e6. White usually goes queen e1. And the plan is to go f3, queen h4. So we just go knight f6. f3, bishop h5, and queen h4. We go bishop g6, trying to trade off the bishops. They take on g6, and we want to take on with the f pawn. Because with the h pawn, we lose the rook on h8. So f takes g6. Then white goes rook e1, trying to threaten some things like this. And we go king f7 to avoid all that. White goes bishop f4, attacking the queen. We go queen b6, attacking b2. They go b3, but now we have a dynamic move that equalizes for black, which is e5. Take advantage of the pivot on d4. And we have easy plans about bishop g6, having a rook to the e file, and we have an easy game. That is not an endgame. So going way back, after taking d5, we take a d5. We learned how to play against bishop d3, my move that I played long ago. But there's another move that is really popular, was c4. So how do we play against that? I recommend you play an easy line that is an endgame. But if you don't like playing endgames, you have to do your own research. So it's getting complicated with not playing with endgames. So in this repertoire, I propose to have an easy endgame position that is going to be equal for you. So let's get into it. So knight f6, white goes knight c3, go knight c6, they go knight f3, we go bishop b4, they take on d5, we take on d5 back, they go queen b3, attacking the knight with a queen and knight. We go bishop takes the f3, g takes f3, now e6, because the bishop is outside the pawn chain. So they go queen takes b7. Then we go knight takes c4. They go bishop e5 check. We go knight takes bishop, queen c6. And I recommend you do king e7, because if they go queen e7, whoops, the rook on a8 will be lost. That'll be really bad. So king e7, but don't worry. Queen takes b5, and now queen d7, trying to trade off queens. This will be leading to knight takes d5, check, queen takes d5, queen takes d5, and e takes d5. It'll be equal endgame. Will be really easy to play because white has chronic weaknesses of the doubled isolated f pawns.